Hey baddies, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Let me not be rude. Missed you all very much. For those of you who are new, welcome to Styles by Baddies. I post new videos every week and they all revolve around beauty related content, along with me giving a voiceover telling you guys a story time to keep you entertained. So be sure to subscribe to see more and join the family. Now I know y'all probably been wondering where I've been at, but I'll give y'all a life update towards the end of the video. Anyways, today I'll be giving y'all a roommate horror story. So in early July, I moved into my dorm, a suite to be specific, which is a room that consists of 5 people, a double and a triple, for those of you who don't know. So on our moving day, I got to the dorm early, so I got to choose my bed first. Now, in our room, there was a bed by the window, a bed by the corner, and then a bed facing forward on the other side of the room. And I chose the bed near the window because that was the best spot. So I unpack my things and then go downstairs to say my goodbyes to my family. Now, when I come back upstairs, my roommate, we're gonna call her, we're just gonna call this roommate Roomie. So Roomie starts to mean mug me the minute I enter the room, y'all. So I try to be nice to, set the tone. And she's like, so you're the one that took the window bed. And she rolls her eyes at me. And I start laughing nervously. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. Like, girl, if you wanted the bed so bad, you should have been the first one here. Like, who comes at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on moving day expecting to get the best bed? Like, bye. That's literally so petty. So our first encounter was a little on the edge, and our relationship had been that way pretty much the entire summer. But fast forward 2 weeks, so I decided to visit my family back home. So every weekend I would go back home to spend time with my family, and while I was at home on the weekends, my roommate would still be on campus at the dorm. So one day I'm on Instagram looking at my roommate's story, and her and like 2 of her friends are leaning on my bed taking a selfie in front of the window, because like I told y'all, I had the window bed. 2 of them are leaning on the bed, and Roomie is sitting on my bed. So I swipe up on her story with a question mark, and I'm like, LOL, why are you sitting on my bed? I put LOL so I didn't come off too rude. And she's like, oh my god, you sound so passive aggressive. Jeez, we just wanted a nice picture in front of the view. So that gives you the right to sit on my bed, to invade my personal area? Yeah, no, I'm not going for that, especially not after you mug me over my bed pic. So I'm like, I understand you like the view. I tell her, yeah, like I understand you like the view, but please ask before you go in my personal space. And she just liked the message. So I end up going back on campus on Monday, and I just noticed that things start to go missing day by day. I get back and open my drawer to put jewelry on, and like 5 of my bracelets on the rack inside my desk are missing. The hair clips I used to clip my hair every morning was also missing. But I didn't think much of it at the time because my space, including her area, was pretty crowded because her desk was right next to mine. So I'm thinking, like I probably just misplaced it. So one day I come back from classes and realize I have the room to myself. Me and Roomie had 2 different schedules, so majority of the times I was at the dorm, she wasn't there, which I like because I could get my personal space and study and do whatever I had to do. So there was this one day I get this urge to clean the room because like I said, she was pretty sloppy. So I found myself cleaning almost every other day, y'all. So I'm cleaning the room, and usually when I clean, I pull like all the drawers out underneath all the beds to make sure I get all the dirt that gets trapped underneath the bed. So as I pull out the drawers from my roommate's bed, from Roomie's bed, and a whole stash just falls right out. Mind you, I clean on the regular and nothing has ever fallen out from underneath the bed before. So I thought it was a little weird, but at the same time, I'm not thinking much of it because I didn't want to be too much in her personal business. Like, I'm not that type of person. But as I'm picking up the stuff that fell out of the stash to, place back in the bin where it fell from, I'm realizing that I'm literally collecting all my missing items that I haven't seen for weeks. Like, I found my necklace, my hair clips, my earrings, my locket, and the bracelets I was telling y'all about earlier. Like, So I decided to take a picture first for evidence in case she tried to come up with, you know, some sob story about how I'm lying or whatever, because y'all know how people be. And I just like literally waited for her to come back to the dorm. I didn't even continue cleaning her side. I just left the stash right in front of the door. Like I literally picked up everything and placed it right in front of the door so that when she came in, she could see it and know what was up. So hours later, you know, she comes back from class, enters the door, sees the stash, and just stares at it for like a good 60 seconds. I'm telling y'all, like mouth wide open, just looking straight up dumb. So I'm thinking, yeah, like she getting ready to give me an apology or some sort of explanation about why I found my belongings underneath her bed. Y'all, tell me why this girl starts screaming at the top of her lungs, talking about some, oh my God, thief, you're a thief, you stole my stuff. Girl, huh? So I'm like, Rumi, what are you talking about? Like, these are literally my things. So she's continuing to scream at the top of her lungs, y'all. So the RA comes knocking on our door and she starts asking us, you know, like, what's going on? What's happening? So she decided to take it upon herself to tell the RA that while she was gone, I was going through her belongings and placed it in front of the door. So I'm like, no, that's not true. I told the RA the entire story about how my stuff has been missing for weeks, and I cleaned the room and found it underneath her bed. Like, that's why the stash was there. I wasn't just in her business just going through my roommate's stuff. Like, no. So the RA asked me for proof, like, you know, proof to me that the items belong to me. Like, prove it, because she wanted proof. So I'm like, how am I supposed to prove that jewelry and hair clips belong to me? Like, so I end up writing an email to the director of housing, and you know, they end up calling Rumi in for a meeting and eventually move her to a separate dorm. Did I get my stuff back? No, absolutely not. Since they were not able to determine who the items belonged to, they just confiscated it. I was mad about it. I definitely was mad about that, but I did get over it because, you know, she ended up moving, so that was enough karma for me. Like, but yeah, that pretty much wraps up the roommate horror story. This girl literally did me dirty so many times, y'all. Like, if y'all want more story times, just let me know, because this wasn't even half of what she did to me, y'all. This was just, you know, like the last strike, and it was like most recent. But I could tell y'all more crazy stuff that happened early on before this, but just let me know. As I mentioned in the beginning, I did promise to give y'all a life update. So I just first wanted to start off by saying, like, I literally miss you guys so much. I literally cannot stress that enough. Me being inactive on YouTube for like 4+ weeks has literally been so heartbreaking, because I literally love uploading story times and, you know, just entertaining you guys. So I'm sorry for that, but I have been in college. I am still in college. But like, I was going through this summer course where I had to like focus on work only, so that's why I was inactive for those weeks. But fall semester is starting now. I am in college, so excuse me if I do become inactive at times. I'm of course going to try to be consistent for you guys, and come up with like a schedule, because you guys know college, it's a lot of work, but I'm going to try to come up with a schedule to, you know, balance work and YouTube, so that way I'm still being consistent and giving you guys the content that you want. So yeah, that's basically a life update. I just wanted to fill y'all in on why I've been inactive. It's because I'm in college, y'all. So yeah.
Hey man, talk that shit now. Hey. About to get ate up.
Hey, niggas ain't gotta respect. Niggas just gotta accept. I put that top left. I love my cruddy to death. Hype Williams, no X. If you don't say the record, give a fuck. Yeah. I put some ice on her hand. I let her take it in advance. She wasn't going as planned. I put her shit in the van. She gotta move with a friend. Her, she went back to the man, give a fuck. I just put a wagon in the driveway, you know I did. When I shoot my shot, it's still go wild way it's going in. Me and Lil Sicko sitting sideways, breaking tents. Used to be an anti-social nigga, now I'm making friends. I just got a mansion out in Turks and it's a beachfront. If she bringing 4 friends, I know I hit at least one. Got them all 10 and by the pool.
Now, as this video comes to an end, I just want to tell you guys thank you so much for over 9.3k subscribers. I literally love all of you guys. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe to become part of the family. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Bye, baddies.